Okay guys, succulent chicken flavoured with soy sauce on a bed of noodles. This is my take on the classic Cantonese dish known as soy chicken. Hi guys, how you all doing? Welcome to Backyard Chef, I'm Rick. And today we're going to make an absolutely simple Chinese influenced dish. We're going to make soy chicken on noodles with a little bit of veg. So let's show you how to do this. Right guys, very easy this. We've got to start with some boneless chicken thighs. So all we need to do is take our chicken thighs and cut them into reasonable size pieces and put in a bowl. Now we are going to marinate this chicken. So if we just cut across there. Now you can use the big pieces. We just need to cut across it and put in a bowl. Nice and easy. That's our chicken thighs. We just need to mix up a marinade. Right guys, what we need to do, we need to add 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of Shoesing wine, and we'll add 1 teaspoon of Chinese 5 spice. So get that in there, and then what we need to do is just give this a good mix up, fully incorporate it, and we'll leave it to marinate for about an hour. Now what we need to do guys, we just need to put our marinated chicken to one side and leave for about an hour. Now you can put it in the fridge if you want. Because we're cracking on and we're going to make our dinner straight away, we don't need to put it in the fridge. So just put to one side. Right guys, while we've got that chicken marinated, all we need to do is boil a couple of eggs. So we're going to hard boil these. So cold water in the pan, eggs in, flame on. And I don't know if it's an old wives' tale or not, but what we should do is we should just give the eggs a little spin round in the water, and then it centralizes the yolk. Now, it could be an old wives' tale. We all seem to do it. Right, there we are guys. Now we want these hard boiled, so anytime after 7 minutes. So boil away for 7 minutes. Right, there we are guys. Get our eggs out of there and straight into cold water. We need to stop the cooking. And what happens by putting in the cold water, we don't get that black edge all the way around the yolk on the inside. Absolutely perfect. So all we need to do now is let our eggs go completely cold. Right guys, boiled eggs done, marinated chicken. Let's make the sauce we're going to cook the chicken in. Let's do this. So what we need to do then guys, we need to go in with about 900 milliliters of water. So put that in a pan, and then we want a couple of tablespoons of soy sauce. 1, 2, and we want 4 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tablespoon of Shoesing wine, and a good tablespoon of oyster sauce. Get that in there. 2 tablespoons of sugar, couple of star anise and a piece of cinnamon, couple of green onions which I've tied in a knot just so they're holding the pan. Okay guys, we got some garlic. All we need to do is give it a smashing. Give it a right good clout in there and put that in our pan. Some size piece of ginger, and all we need to do is just give it a slice through. Now if it was young ginger, you would just give it a smash, okay? So just give it a slice through and put that in our pan too. Then all we need to do is add our chicken. So take our chicken and put that in there. And you can add any juices that are left, not a problem. Then what we need to do, guys, we need to get the pan on the flame. So get the pan on the flame, turn on the heat. Right guys, what we got to do, we got to bring this up to boiling, okay? We need to boil this for about 15-20 minutes, and then we put a lid on it, turn it off for 20 minutes. So it's very, very easy. So get it up to boiling for about 20 minutes. Right guys, all we're going to do now is turn off the heat. Whoa! And what we're going to do is add a couple of boiled eggs. Get your eggs in there, put the lid back on and let that settle for about 20 minutes. Okay, meanwhile, heat on. Right guys, so water's still boiling. All we need to do now is add our noodles. So get our noodles in there, little stir around, see if we can loosen them up a little bit. Let it come back up to the boil, boil it for about 60 seconds, turn it off. There we go guys, it's up to boiling, turn off the heat. Now we want to leave this for about 4 minutes. Might not even be that long, depends on the noodles that you've bought, but these noodles, normally about 4 minutes in this water, then we'll take it out into cold water. So get your noodles out of there and into your bowl. Just get that in the water there, give them a stir around, and then what we're going to do, we're actually going to add these back to the hot water. So this keeps our noodles a little bit chewy by doing this procedure. You know, hot water, cold water, back in the hot water. So take all our noodles out of there and back in our bowl. Right guys, so what we're going to do now, we're going to bring our pan to the boil. So there we are, our water is just starting to boil, so it's hot enough. In with our pak choy. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is our pak choy done. So take our lovely pak choy out of there. Okay guys, what we need to do now guys is take everything out of our pan. Okay, so just take it out and drain it and put it in a tray, and then we'll separate the bits that we don't want. So out it comes. Okay guys, what we do now, we put our wok back on the heat, turn the flame back on, and bring this back up to the boil. This is going to be our sauce. So get our sauce back up to boiling, nice and steady, and then what we want to do is go in with a little bit of cornstarch slurry. Cook this until we get a nice thick sauce, just how we want it for our noodles. Right, there we are guys. Doesn't want to be too thick, we want like a gravy consistency, and that is just about perfect. So that's nice and easy. There's some lovely, lovely cooked chicken there. And then we need to take our boiled egg and we need to slice that in half. So just slice it in half, and as you can see, that is a perfect boiled egg, look. Just over soft. Perfect. So let's dress up and put our noodles in the bowl. So put our noodles in. We want to be about 3/4 across with noodles. And lay our chicken on top of our noodles. Followed by our pak choy at the side. And then we want to take 2 eggs, or 1 egg cut in half. Oh. Oh guys, absolutely amazing. Oh. Now guys, that is so simple. A little bit of boiling to go on, but well worth it. Now if you like what we're doing, don't forget, share with your friends, like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time.